Yo abusia nan so eyeda foforo enen koma me ne ubedi ne ye nkoma a ehu hia me yie pa anopa no me ka kire wo time with Maame Grace say akakakra bi ebeja books ene bibia egu na ya pure downloads by then no na menya nkrofo a omo nso yetumi agru mi omo they can also download go back and pick histories and bring them live and I be books ni nyina egu nchen but se dey gradually no ye make say history near the script scrolls sanyama ni na research ni ade ne ade afra ne de downloads no so egum gradually said ye be ya ye be get fapim ni nyina yie so that say you take it off na fe obi ehu adwuma na ye no anisu eyie. And one day I will bring the dimensional map no to the studio na fe ma be chire mu akire na wahu how the brain no access the dimensional map no to the realms. Se wunya hu saade we pe afi no obi ye bibia unim se we ye encomiums unim se we ye chatters unim se we ya dana one unim se we ye say at the moment a wo behu the way a brain chambers no enante wo dimensional map no so no you understand realms, understand dreams, understand prophecies. Now beti niyama bebrebe ase afe obeti ase wo wabrabom se wiase we na yete no onipa biare ni wo betumi aye bibi new ama wabrabo age se wankasa. At the moment e beba beti saade we nyina ase no all the brouhaha ni nyina will come to an end. And that is what I may draw your attention at the baso our platform kesiye so purely educational platform. And then we are discussing mode of spirituality. Mode of spirituality. And I mene ubedi hunkomo. Na mene ubefa stages mu. Medikai ene wo ashe spell actors. Na mi wia mene wo ashe the neuro-spirituality. Na fe yaba behwe secret behind miracles. Eno no meka ebi na minyana nka mene mubeko details. Ana yebeko deeper. Ewo ho no ba de ebetimi no yebeye enti enne no de ayebe discuss no a mode of spirituality and me no be call 3 stages and I make say time will come yebeja books me ne wo a ye wo platform no so yebeja book at ho no mu na fe ye copy or downloads a yebenya nkofo mo nso yebegu mi omo a omo so betiti bi di aba afe wo behu hu ano na fe ho no mu na wo bebubu ehu every umu na bedru hwo no na fe wo beti mama ne ne me hawo nyina nso so ase. How do we measure the falsification of religious gods against our etheric projections? How do we do that? Because me hu se kremoni bia ehu Muhammad da because Muhammad any picture. And you know, how do you project this in your subconscious mind to come and tell me say what so dae ehu no kremoni bia ni wono ma wahu Yesu da because wahu Yesu kro be hu ni se ne yonko nipa. What you say? Obia ehu Yesu because in our subconscious mind no ye program ya to who Yesu is. Into betumi aso dae na wahu no. Na de ye bi say nyina ne say. So obi so dae na ohu Yesu a Yesu wo ho ampa. Ana so say eye program ana eye den. These are things and then no me pese me no mienu no ye delve kom. Na fe ye hwe de ewom because obi ehu Yesu da, obi ehu Muhammad da. In fact, bron samanka sakura obi eni wonoma obetumi akasa de nani kosue yi ehu da. In fact, eniama nkrofo keka se omo ehu one on one no eya omo ehu ampa omo ye mata a omo betumi aso omo mu ana so se eye bibi a ewo omo subconscious mind ana so se eye bibi na etwa ebinu mu ato cinematic world bi mu na eyi bibi kire omo eno na nnan me pese ye komu deep na ye hwe de a ewom. When you hear someone like me preach that Christ or Jesus Christ is an allegory and a symbolic figure of the Christus awakening, and then on Sunday you go to church and the pastor says Jesus spoke to him, or a woman comes in front of the congregation to deliver a beautiful testimony of how Jesus talked to her in her dreams, how do we align this evidence against theories of awakening? Because Debia me catch them say Jesus Christ, Christos, the Christ in us. Bible nankasan so confirm in so many ways. Christ in you, the hope of glory. Blah 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 blah. Bebre omo to me church mu say Yesu ewu, say wabetena wo mu, nyameti ye mu, ene de keka eka ho. Say me me say me preach awakening no. Me be ka say na se osofo so se ohun Yesu ne kasaye na se obi nso so se oson daye na obema ne testimony beautiful se ohun Yesu and on ne have a one-on-one conversation. If you don't know anything on this platform, we've seen multiple people ewa hanu mo hu Yesu one-on-one omo describing no ebisi no ya akwala ebisi no ye blue and black obi hu Yesu in so many ways. Se ba ni senya. How do you feel and what do you think? How do you feel and how do you think? The problem we have with the new awakening is that sorry them in Christ. Nemom ye betumi afre angel eno de ye okay ye betumi akofre nananom eno de ye okay. Say ye put sa nyama we nyina together. Saying the ya ye feeli obi a ode no ho tu nyame bi so no. Obetumi ehun se nyame ne kwan ben so no befa obehu se nyame no. Today, I'm going to talk about actors and their influence on the mind. What happens when we manifest miracles and how our mind affects our beliefs. And no, me pese yeto ye buni ye kum dia ye dwene ya kumemu dia ye gidie ewo ya adwene mu ye hunhun mu nia ye hunu wo ye ni so no ye pese ye hu se edien na ewo in common and then koma ye kodi no ne fapim bi ena mabubu mu e de akyerewi because ya dwene mu ni ye nimdie mu no ye gibibi dia na ye de ye ho ato saa de kro no so ne ye gya ye ho wa akire yen ye gidie ni se ye ntumi nya bibia amfa ama ye ho enti na ehu hia se ye kom na ye hwe de ewom de ye gidi de wa ya dwene mu ene ne ye hu sebe se firi bofo so de kobosom so de ba ensuo mikro mu nsuo be kasa kire mi sei saa niama ni nyina ye hu na ni nyina na ye keka no. Is it a challenge to the awakening process or it is a witness of religion? Ehe na wo de saa niama na ye hu no wo de beto eniama enne no me ne wo ebe kom ni adwendwen hu no ebi nie. I welcome you to Spiritual Hour. Here I am the pride of our ancestors. And then no me pese me ne wo efa saa niama we mu adwene ni mu na duru ba bia ye beduru na asa de ameka aye no me the dimensional map ne beba platform we so na afi ya share the way a brain no chambers no e connect through with to the realms na wunya hu we wie pa na case ni nyina asa me man krakra bi akwa ababiom e de ba Spiritual Hour dwumedi kase so. I believed you, 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 and I send you love. I send you love. I send you love wherever you are watching me from. I send you love. I send you joy. I send you peace. I send you joy. I send you peace. I send you light, pure energies. I send you light. I send you love. I send you joy. I wish you a nature day, and I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I do not bless you. I believed you wherever you are, I believed you, I believed you, I do not bless you. I wish you a nature day is another day. We are going to have a great conversation. We are going to talk about mode of spirituality. Medikai ama wo intro ne dada. Medikai akade adachi minya ho akwanya. Meye mama wo stages nso so a yebefemu, and there are 3 different stages. Me man krankra bia akwaba. On this platform, I am the pride of our ancestors. They find their pride in me, and now they see their pride in me. Because me kachiremu niya omunya omobeka achiremunti. I am the pride of our ancestors. They speak through me, they smell through me, and they drop every particle of information through me to us. I welcome you to another episode. Mama steps ne dada. Enti quickly no, mama yendi kan share spell actors. Mama yen share no spell actors. I was once watching a skit on YouTube of Akabeneza. A media me appreciating nipa. There are people who have done so well for us, and if you can talk about those who have really helped Ghanaians to secure YouTube channels are. You cannot talk about it without leaving Akabeneza out of it, whether you like it or not. So who will be our leader for Ma? He's done well for YouTube and for Ghanaians. And in one of the scenes, he was supposed to act like he was cursing someone. Ewo movie nimo. The skit I watched, now or yet to say, unfortunately, man, share title don't come share. Now or yet to say, but one more mudine chino will know what I'm saying. Or yet to say in the movie or in the skit, next to say on actors to say or curse obi. Ewo. The actor who was supposed to do that pronounced a spell, mentioned a river deity, and called the name of the horde 3 times. Oh, buefia krukaria. Oh, buefia krukaria. Na chese omo ba be ye ni amano no. No mabu obo nipa ni din. We watch all these things in all our movies. Ba me de mi promote de ebo ameman. Nti na mabo onu ni din na ke se ye kan Ubehu ye nuanom Nigeria fo ani ba bia umbebo din ni 3 times. Ye acting na all acting. Ye mbisa ye ho se enyame no ana deities ni abosom no. Omo nim when somebody is acting and when somebody is doing the real thing. Enti se omo nim a and you be all acting in so obi baba ne so. So omo nim so a omo ye den no omo differentiate because ya frew and ya frew din and ye din so na gu and ye di kosua na hye because the acting must look real. Inti ye pese ye bisa sasa eba ne sa na ensu so aso ben na sa deity omo wo ye e wo obi a all acting na o mi ni a o ye no. Na ensu so aso ne ba eba hwan so ne a all hye ne so ne a all acting so. In fact ye dwen kwa akira ye betumi aka sasa eniama wei eha actors no omo awie ye kwan bi so ana omo wie a omo nim bibi ana omo wo bibi a omo ye we ye question na meja e de amount. He then added a curse request, took an egg and smashed it on the floor to complete the cursing ritual in the movie or in the skit or whilst acting. Moi motai e curse nipa no me de mi nye bi nti I don't know. Mo amabodu ya dane ade no sen na ya amoye no na said ya amoye no eni so mo ye movie ade omoye no ensunsunu ye bi wo mu ana me de ada meka se jama mi ko bodu ya ne jam de mi ko sua kakraka yi na me de behwe for mama na pai na de ebesi anya asi timpamcho mo amaye bi da no aya sen na moye no obetimi amaye wo experience e wo comment section wo no na ye de atoto actors ne de hu atwese ensunsunu ye ben e na ewom na ensunsanso ben e na de beba. This is complete acting, but the question we need to ask is, would this have any implications today or shortly after they are done with their movie? I am asking because minim said it is no muni maguro dia, and ye hu said ye ni omu bedi agro. So omu she movies so a na ye hu. In a typical occult initiation ritual, a new member is required to do a special ritual called the death and resurrection. We've done this. Occultic way into one shall be to me. So in mostly Nollywood movies, there are depictions of this where actors are made to lie in a coffin. Sigils and symbols are evoked and names of powerful energies are called upon. Acting. So be bankrupt ne so ana emre bi atwam no obi actekra owi a ne asofo kobom paye ma no because they know said the omaye na dinsunsanso obi be den ebeba nti na ya na omama osofo obi akobom paye ama no nokra ben insunsanso ben ne wom. The question we all ask is, are these real ritual manifestations or they are just act of cinema? Yeah, omo yes ade na afre sunsun bi bampa ana it's just agro. How does these gods differentiate the difference? Say oh we mu de omo act, oh we mu de we de ye serious obodu ya mpanti ye nkoku nipa no. Say na nyame na yeah omo ye no. We will handle this in terms of Ethereality as well as basic science of the brain. But I will take my time and bring what I said I will bring here one day, then zoom. First of all, when you go to any serious shrine or visit your family gods, and the priest is performing rituals. So what is the difference between dancing, chanting, and singing, and what happened in dramatic movie acting? Medical be said that. So what shrine so that because of the quest of Akabula, and I have witnessed so many akonfo and festivals and all that. The other day somebody said we're missing the quest. I have also missed the quest. Because so we left it for them to see whether they can do it. They couldn't do it, so we'll pick it up very soon. All our shows are coming back live. And no, it's a promise. After September, the movie will be live. Say Bibia Assassin and more has also come to join. We are here to stay. We believe that we will become TV station very soon. Are you serious? We are working so hard. Enti ya ye bisa se enti no abosomfo no, because omo act no omo to me ebi kura to me ye ni ye kura chen obosom no te wo no enti na obi wa wo to me act ya na automatically ni nipa hu na omo hu be yie wo no wa ye be yifo wo movie mu a ye nim se ye acting na wadane be yie ti ye bisa se mo amakobosom so dane ade no hwe ade omo ye no ni we no nso no ye pa ewo mu no eye. There is a little to no difference. Actors no cry better. Timi bisamo. Mo spiritual people ebi mo ye actors ana. Spiritual actors. Hey! In the etheric plane, there are lots of energies at play who are also excited about having power on the physical earth. Makachiro said, this body is what helps every spirit to experience physicality. Now when your body I would is so easy because when na ukita portala sun biara any day eje home. Again, your life on earth is subject to endless parallel universes. We've done that episode 2 on our platform. You can also Google it and go and watch. That can play into each other with the slightest activations. So when you ati we say baby a wo da no wani ubeye conscious of it. Baby a wo koso ubeye conscious of. In fact, who join the group so ubeye conscious of it. So when you beti sa de we say now your bar especially you are careful with where you sleep and the things you put your body through. So obia eti ase e wo hanom say e de mame. Because who di wiase ni mu niam nyina bubomu a e yo nipa da se ni pe ena okita ade a maka no sunsun bia person ofa no obe experience this physicality enti wo jeja wo ho a aya na wesusun ama me kakra. So what you may take as a play or drama for cinema may be a ritual process to create a wormhole or gateway for etheric manipulations. One day we will take the wormhole and also the gateway as an episode and treat it, because in Usha shows ni bebrea you will see this wormholes ebinum a omo ability to experience other domes and other realms na omo a register omo ho na omo atumi ate ase se wo kwa ha se wo dani sei ansa wakọ ho ne watumi aba life wo kwa wa se wo yese ne watumi ni alpha free wa aba no omo so abeti ase se these entities enso enama omo nim bibia omu hu a ehu se obi beti omo asenti omo beko ho, because common radio set box na esi ho no esi ho a twen se onipa ebetiuni no ato frequency bi so na wa channel energy bi ana wa channel bibi amanipa etie no. So obia sebe why well endowed in the things of the spirit or dimensional move no only brain chambers no asem no ohu dimension ana dome bia or ye a particular something and see what it signifies. Say I have you and I have your knowledge. I know and also say I know your presence when you announce it. Now the BBS ho sebe facha me se wutu kwan kwa abrochire kwa baby a huhu mosque the way I just see no need the way ati and we ceremony automatically you know this is a mosque, you go there and no ubehu sa circle moon no and anyway no ho sa na wo kwa baby so na hu cross automatically you know say ahanom eya sorry because we Christo ni sa na ye wo all these beings no almost what they are almost say ede kyerɛ sɛ aha no mu say no they will understand my language, they will understand my presence into no way inti me kɔ. So we have so many eniama ye di sisi hɔ, subject ni ade a ye di sisi hɔ, symbols ni ade a di sisi hɔ, ede kyerɛ bibi ana ede host bibi ana ye de activate bibi because ye dɔɔso ne ye wɔ ha. Dia wani betimi ehunu na etimi hu. Eno nkyerɛ sɛ dia wuhu na eno ano no. Enti esese wutumi ti ase sɛ amanfo wɔ the ability to create wormhole and also gateway any ade and America no omu create they have signs and symbols. So when you were former uwura baby uwura offices bi ni ade a wo hwɛ de wɔ hɔ a you know what's going on. That is the uwo knowledge no e de kɔ animu a. Top leaders of big time secret societies use various rituals to open portals and wormholes for spirit to transcend from other realms into ours for various purposes. And America no say we obi a unim we a wu niama sisi nipa na office ni ade a ubehu say na say unima ubehu say this person has created a portal for these beings, ubehu say this person has created a wormhole for these beings, ubehu say this person has created this. Say who create portal ni wormhole ni ade a ni ntimi be ma wo instructions say koyese. But who na obetumi ama ade ni instructions to work. This is in the Bible. Also wama dominion and power over everything including demons. It is a hu a omo ya asomfo e de ma wo. Omo ntani wo into something else. Me so obi ate ase e wo ha sei e de ma me. Nti say na ye asem ni nyina ate de a yenye careful about acting and spirituality. And also say we should just act and fashion. So we obi a we actor. Waye abayisem bi ana bibi about so the platform is open. We want you to share your experience with us. But with those secret societies, they are aware. Adia ba kwa mpesa wote ase ni. Ni awudi na chi no so or ye aware of what he or she is doing. Now when you are aware, you will be a sacrificial lamb. Because these secret societies no omo ya aware of what they are activating. At the core omo taking who journey no omo nimni omo ye. Because answer na secret society biya be take a move for something. No, we really assassinate vibration, you know. What timeline no ase. Afe we who at the core o invoke e kwan obefa so obe invoke obe who at the core o unlocking gate na ma no unlawfully no obe hu frequency dodo a sa de kono ye den ehia nti no wa check asase ni frequency at that time at that date na fe we hu se ode ade na to individual person mu so ode to movie mu to get the quantity and na say the number of frequency ebe unlock a particular portal unlawfully. Ono a oye secret society no otiwe ase nti wo a wudi akire no se wonte ase na wonni obi o lead wo so a and they be ready for ngongo. They are aware of what spirit they are calling and what particular rituals they can open, and most importantly they know how to close the wormhole with other rituals. When na abeye bigger problem amaye so ye were parasite of spirits and scavenger spirits all over. Medican aye salt magic na mechre with the way aye na nanom no na omo jeje hunhun bi tata ba ebe yusu ni wi a omo sansu ja de kwan ma ne ko omo mane mbetena hampo no waye entice with niama nipa ye na wa start agigi niama nipa eyusu na enu ne ba ne sa na obeye entice with niama nipa ya no start agigi niama afi no agigi nipa ma na fe mojasem na aba na adwunim. These secret societies no omo nim what to do and what not to do at a particular time, and at the kwa omo invoke no frequency dodo a enidi enti emfa bad reactions emba but ebeba be ye dia omo ye ne pepepe. Nti a lot of people are mentally going because wakofre bibi a onim assassin frequency to balance with whatever or kwakofre no a whole lot. For us watching you, we may experience the fun of your acting. Ebeye ye fe ye the emotions be di echire eno so kra ho asem ye different. But if through your act, you are able to press certain codes that connect and create a path for certain energies to enter the earth, it will happen. Enim joke. Onim sa agro na ne yedi. Se baby a wugina aye no, a wo yes ade no. Se assassini frequency. At that time, any frequency na wo ye no adekwa wo ye ni frequency e pagya ye no. Se nya connect na etumi unlock a portal bi enye legala. Pesa wote ase se wa frɛ bibi aba. Na wo sanso nim ho hye. Enti no wo be free ana say wo ho be kire. Could this be the problem tia ye actors ne ye actresses ni ebinum enwiewie yi ana? Me pamocho o experience na waba na wo ne aba beche because ye hu bebre papa yi Clement o mezi papa ni enim so no ye papa be yare ye hu ye actors ni ye actresses ni bebre omo end no na aye bibi e wo ho ye pese ye hu ebi mbe wuwu ene ade ye pese ye hu se omo nim ni omo ye no ana they are just acting. They feel the energies are saying oh ye moving ti eno ano na wo a wo hwe so so ugina bia e wo he. The main hidden agenda of movies is that if a particular occult group requires, let's say 1 million people to vibrate towards a particular consciousness, to add up to their rituals for a particular ceremony, they will pay huge sums of amounts of money for those rituals to be used in a movie. Then anyone who exposes their mind to the movie will give out certain vibrations that collectively will add up to their right amount to activate their powers. So, a young graphic say, and I medium frequency were high, as I can or higher frequency, I said me more than individually, personally, say me ba bontin ha. Abeya, my vibrations and frequency should balance the system, so I will not look odd. Sabe, musi weye nya bipolar weye high. When the frequency of the system no uko below it a error, uko beyond it a error. That is why all spiritual things are exercised in secret. There are pastors, especially spiritual, sorry, asofoni bi. Obetimi invoke bibi mana be wura nimu. Nti na omu na taiwo. Nipa bi wo ho omu di ni si ho. Se ono na omu ye se niama ni fa nimu. Ana so se ono no ben sorry sofo no. Sade ye ne ba nimu a otumi pa ne ho kafra obetumi aye mintumi nkeka niama ni bi. Obetumi aye ba se nipa ne ne be wo ho. Na wakata nanim guase ne so. Ne sesi ano ntina mehwe sunsun sorry na makomachi se tete no dia na yehu no ewo ho because sesi any trust ni ho wodi obi si ho no mo wodi omo de fra no me wie na afi kakra escape me I am one person, a lot of people that those days no na omo person omo de me yes aniama no because you should have some kind of ability bi omo ani wom omo betumi use for that thing no enti omo na omo yes ade no enti real spirituality is not practiced outside. It taking for over 5 years our platform way so for them to know say I am into spirituality because we don't do it here. Because you would have to go mad. The spirit that you are invoking, no. So also the body ni be mass as verse on kwade adue. Or back to say dia otie oni adwene se be facha me. Obetumi atete ono ane ya ne kura die bi kura duane na do the good form and nipa na ria form to solve a whole lot can happen, and these things are not done outside. Real people who practice spirituality, they do it in chambers. I'm telling you this. Enti sa niama we say no na nka sunsum sori na wo behu na nkrofo we no adeko na omo frɛ no omo nim enti no omo behu se enye nipa ba ko frequency ene betumi afre omo hwe portal ko a omo ko unlock unlawfully no match energy na ewom no nti no omo hwe na enye yi a they would have to put it either in music, either in movies, so that 1 million people will watch it. No, your frequency na go back and go boom. Then it unlocks the portal. No, now the crony free mwaba. By then, no, occult society not checking the frequency of the earth. And no ma check at the end by the frequency, no, and now collectively, no, my gather and consciousness, I gather that same frequency, no, into no, be anywhere between me see what I see we say so. And nipa consent anima ebetumi esi whether good or bad. That is why they have a saying ya omoka say the gods do not interfere in the affairs of men. They interfere when men give them conscience and their consent. They will come and they will do things. So when no adie we ni yen to minti ase enti when you see people parking people are normally. This is the reason, because it is believed, said the number of people that follows you tells the power you carry. Because obibi anyway betumi see wasasi so without nipa. That is how powerful human beings are. Enti, this is what the occult people omoye. Enti they will not invest huge amount of money into movie just like that. When you watch Black Panther movie now, me, I love Michael B. Jordan because say the Papa Nika Museum now why no some catch them say me entire museum maybe tino. Another thing that I can do and no just say me Fred Jackie apia kan ho sneakers. I wear huge sneakers. Na me pe Michael, me pe Jordans, na me pe dia ni signature wo ho no eno na me to hye kogem. Nti me sneakers kura so ya asem foforo. Enti just me Fred Jackie apia or so wear high sneakers. I do Michael B. Jordans, I do Jays, ube to me channel short. Me ye Bottega and so me ye Rick Owens. Like I wear big sneakers. That one too maka. And no say oh yeah. Ye de be museum me Fred Jackie apia ba no de ne de no abeka ho na ye de aye sa museum no. Enti me pe Michael B. Jordan asempa. Ena me pe Chadwick nso asem. Enti ye Black Panther na omumienu no omokuno. My emotions and everything was in it. Owu ye ne kra de like I love both. Enti no, this is what these people do. Enti no be hu say no matter how powerful you are no, what the conscience akoshe movie ni mu with emotions, what the akoshe enti they collect all these things no mo they are unlawful portal. No ma fre bibi aba no mo de aye nuama akese enti dia me pese me kan den sa movies ya ye no wo ye hanom yi no ye te sa nuama we ase na ye hu nia ye pese ye ene nia ye pese ye ana do we activate rightful powers enti no sa wo individually no who raise wo frequency no wo vibration sa wo ba bia wo bedu, but these all cult people no they want to do bigger stuff. Inti no, be ye movies no, ni ye de yasem nyina kotenech ataye chire. And no, it goes beyond religion, it goes beyond beliefs. It obiya Christo ni beshe, Muslim beshe, fetish beshe. Inti no, this is how they collect our consciousness for frequency, bigger frequency, to unlock a portal that is bigger than individual people. That is the main reason why actresses and actors are paid huge sums of money. Until they are not just acting, they are raising frequencies. Because they are able to control the vibration and energies of millions of people. And if you need a cosmic change, TNA, on a grand scale, you need millions of people to produce the required frequency to be able to activate that ritual and bring that spirit into manifestation. This is why we go to church. This is why elections are there, because you might need individuals' collective consciousness to raise yourself to a particular point or a particular level you want to be. This is how powerful humans are. Mu ni bibia mu wasasi so a enye yiye. Enyame no mo ntoko mo ku nyina is because of you. Bisa wo ho say adentia. Ade bia ye nipa anim no. E wasase we say so. Enye yiye ana wiase we mu no. Enye yiye. That's how powerful human beings are. And you find this code in the Bible. Ose baby a mienu ana miensa ehia no na me awurade me wo ho. It's a code. Awurade ben. It's a spiritual language you need to decode to understand. What we don't know is that a lot of secret rituals are done to complete a transaction between spirits from different realms and humans on earth. Almost is either you pass through the portal which I have, or you pass through unlawful or a portal that is locked. Now you need some people to do rituals to unlock that portal for you to pass through. And no, you're illegal entry. Uba without documents. I say, oh, America no. Kofa ponos. Uba no shamu. For example, every year, alien civilizations from different marine kingdoms try to come to the physical earth for various reasons. Some come to find human partners to marry. Some come to experience physicality, and others come for various reasons. Tie. When you are going to America, you need a visa. Who call Schengen, Europe, and Schengen, the one Europe. You need a visa. So who call do ufia uhiya key to open the door to enter. The same way, and now all the beings that are almost try no almost here bibi asa no almost to me abaha. So one fast here haya mbankwa dia. You need rituals to be relevant here. And yes, adia, and you're not to wajin. And no make say radio po. Aye na esi woni hie nipa. No we chim edia to frequency bi so. Ansana achechana obi na etumi ayeden akasa. So don't be shocked, because they be almost bibi afemu no mo experience this physicality. Enti omo musua de no mu nim de no mo to omo boase no omo tumi sua no mo frequency. This is what I want to unlock. Na se wo beti sa de we ase a wo be hu say spirituality pa ye practice, especially in Africa there. Spiritual acting. Wo beti ase straight. It's just like someone in America wanting to go to Nigeria or Rwanda to marry or for a travel experience. You need to go through process. And no your friend rituals. Okwa ha obeje visa, okwa ha obe. Said ya yen de dia ye twetwe bibi, ye pe baabi foforo akono. Sa na the unseen beings na omo wo ho no omo so twetwe way to get through to obi apply visa be 1 million times, or that's why I apply. The same way na these beings no almost omotie. We are plenty here. Na unhunti na ye wo say no ano no. In the same way, humans are dying to go to other planets like Mars for holidays. Oka obi njindi say ebinum so awu omo awu no mato so. It is the same way other entities come on earth occasionally for various reasons, and I'm sure you may have heard about these mysterious stories. Yes, say taxi driver bina ofa maame bi wo committee 9 cemetery ho. Ena okosi ni back no maame ni do cemetery ho no no na o say taxi driver ne beji sen. Ena o si o dia wo de be ma mi bia. Ena maame ne etia ne kana taxi driver no hwe nanim na maame ne sreye. O sreye ne na ne si nyina ye pinsi a tailor for de pimpama de bebre wonani wahu sa pins no bebre. And a taxi driver ne yare ya na one bedjuma sometime bi and no start ejuma no 4 bi wo committee 1 na nipa ne say o call committee 10 o say 9 ho ba bi one ne kwa oduru cemetery ho no na o ka kire nipa ne wo ka anim say eh aha no mo e ma me yare ye papa na me ba ejuma mpo na me fa ma me bi e na me de ne ba me de ne du ha na me isi ne no obi e na no a o sere no ne sinyi na ewo ne num nyina ye pinsi ade pamfo de so ade mu e pamade na maame ne say like this na tete ne de no kra ye wanya e chewe. People get experiences. It is believed say bronye edu a ne nipa dosu wo krom na nsamanfo na bakrom ye tai kasa asem we ye nananom no ka na nturo nim wonim ne enti, because at that moment na Christmas na iba no obiya dwene ne consciousness ne emotions na akodubro nyane so, and when consciousness no ne nyina akobom wo ba ko na erase a particular frequency a open a lot of unlawful portals ema some beings enya kwan ebefra yemu ewa ha say. So when you are getting to Christmas now, any Easter ni bibia nipa nyina adwene koso na ese say utumi ye careful o prepare wo ho ansa na we involve wo ho with those things. Inti yati bebre say nkrofo experience taxi drivers and omuhu we sa niama ni na yatete bebrebe. Inti yetimeti say mysterious yibi esi na stories na taxi driver for ni kikebi yetumi practice some people no getting married to marine spirits and so forth. The way I force to see baby, they also force some so baby experience in. Now, for that to happen, the earth must be at a particular frequency. Before wormholes and portals are launched. Waiting and make a say, ye Africans. Ye nim say a wiane bedaha about this time. Na say ye just that time no to one ye ko ready obi data. A problem for us. Wabaya say, because and resonating with us as Africans, we move based on what we see. We don't move based on what we hear or believe. San Africa for nkane yetie intini ye de awia ene ye de hwe se akokọ bonwa ye nimsa about this time ye nimsa saying, but this kind of calendar thing me can na amanfo buefu. Even when you go to America, the whole United States of America, and every state you know one a time. Enti no obibini engine to musa wusi date we or the beya de da, but dia ohun no or the obe ba ne nsem or the awia ne behwe or the nsuo ne behwe obeye sei ni nyina obehu se na obronim ba before asase so no nim emra ye do no nim emra ye ndo onim se emre bi wo kwa wudua abro na kwa do bi betu ni nyina. Who taught them? Na omo di nature ana omo di universe no na enam ti dia na omo hu na omo act wo so obibini betumi ehu aha se abo bi nan rere ha obetumi akere se yekusie akrante ana asoso se yewo na ni no di hu na odeka enti ye prise ye behu ni ama no this ahonhoma honhom no omo so ba na ansa na omo benya kwan aba no na meka ye no just a portal kese bi any wormhole bi aye launched. Na eye launched based on said the American bronya obia ayi wo ho ana Easter obia ayi den wo ho way is depicted in the Bible. Almost say Moses ayi ni na sempaboa because asase no ogina so no na eye asase kronkron. Na that particular time no na the frequency of the earth was high. And now betumi aka say asase no asase kronkron is something we can also touch base with one day. As I have said in other editorials, the earth is close to all entry. Apart from that, baby ale close. However, this occult society can create covenant to summon these creatures into our planes. That is what my explaining actually. How do they do that? They need a lot of people to vibrate at a particular frequency. In the Bible, or say the will of man is the will of God. Or say the nipa be chechere na asase so no na ya chechere no wosoro. Ni nipa be sane na asase so no na ye sane no wosoro. It's talking about you, your frequency. So that can aid in activating particular keys and codes to create portals for their entry. Enti nipa enema bibia eba hanom omo be keka nkrofo na bom na omo bie bibi. Se ye nyina ye decide say ye vibrate towards the killing of nkroma nko obi entimi nku no obi aso ntumi ntu no. But say ye papa say ye bone so obinya nipa na ogada omo na oplane bone na omo vibrate towards it. Their vibrations can cause damage. Inti sani ama we e wo hoshe ye won krofo bi wo ho awahu e kwan a omo fa aso wu ye no ni ama wo krom abato ka ne bebrebe a waso betumi ayehye me ka me tro se ebinum timi nya e kwan fa ebinum de koye ni ama bi obi a wawu ono no nim kwan a wo fa aso a wu ye na ye won krofo bi wo ho no ma e kwan a omo fa aso wu ye ne ni ama bi omo part bi ba bi e kofa ye no ebema nkrofo no mpo ntumi nsan ba ha. One day I will gather courage and talk about miscarriage. Ubenwu se nipa ba akuna na o try say oba ba oba bia ekwanya ofa so call ye no e ma ontumi mbe survive. Nti no odia atrentwie na okoba sa one day we will gather courage and talk about it. Se doctor ka kire wo de a wo beji edi ba yan kasa ye di agro ntini ya no spo entumi nduru dwom because no spirit can enter this plane through secret gateways or portals without millions of people's approval through their frequencies. Ene maka kire no so obi be kun o se obi be ye papa o so obe ye oboni o obe gada nkrofo no ma vibrate towards boni omode be ye wo no Oma gada no mo huboni a omode be yo na me ka se ebinum kura timi ka se nipa dodo edi wachi no na kire tumi awo se ya me ka kire wo se wo frequency is protecting me a wunjindi. I'm telling you enye aduro na wo do na wo didi machi ni na ama nkrofo bebrebe omo wudi sem apie afri me so ana entimi ambeto me anya me bone me nka nhoahoa me ho se me na me ye say but wo frequency ni wo vibration ni wo energy na back me no saving me in so many ways. Recently there was a plot and back on the over no sending ni ama ni na e de public line so say wo nante with lava na nkrofo vibrating evil towards you. One person from them will come and reveal all the secret to you, and when it comes to open na aye nullified. I say enti se wo ho nom na hu se nipa gada etia na wo de wani hu a entena ho saa ye bibi because o nya collective consciousness no from nkrofo no mo ye bitter no gada bitter ni bebre a they can disturb you. There's so much going on. One day we will gather courage and break some codes. Na afi yahwe. So the majority of the people vibrating in a particular direction give the codes to break locks for outer entities to come in. Into anything na ube se nipa bebre eye no. Me nka so obi ton aduane na nipa bebre to ayenyo patro anyama no nsi bone. Ba me aduane aye so light to me nye da. Mindi. Mento. Aduane aye sunlight na ebi mo ku me beto vibrations na ewo ho na ekom na edi nipa no na omu nyina akohia wo ho. So obi betimi ne wakon aduane line ho a e den frequency na say nipa nikita no enti no omutumi ye niama e ma entities akesiti ba twen won ko awo vibrations ni wo frequency is something and na obi so a wanya yen a ye wo platform we so udi Facebook ni YouTube any Instagram udi boma we are close to 600,000 people. Enti this platform will never go down. And yet me na mano yeding. The only thing I can do is to make sure say the knowledge you people are looking for no exists consistently back to back and you copy and paste. We are doing real thing here. Then you will also add your energies to it. You'll be happy beyond ye. Enfa. So when we said ya ade no etie na wo nipa mpo wo ya ade a wo pe nipa o wo nanim na wafre no wo fu say entity bi ebeba wo de banku esi ho no na wa begina ho agro. They can't come in without an invitation. You have to invite an energy. Ntina me say energy si binum frefre na yen samanfo mo tete kwan chen samantwentwe omo ewu no omo giragina kwan ho na ya anye rituals ama omo anko no omo na kom de omo pe nsuo ni ade anom omo na according to ebinom no wote sebe intesuo to wa na wa sebe kafra wokọ we egu wa na yesi omo abedi aise wansi na pobi no eno na manfo frefre we de fa cheme omo ntumi mba ha without invitation. Na die na wo ehi na wugina we invite spirit. It's our plane. Yen ne ye wa ha said the Bible ka say wa ma ye tumi say yen di bibia so ha including demons. Yes, aha ye dia. Yen ne ye te ha. Yen na ye wa ahomaso 24/7 e wo this plane yi so. If they want to come in, they must use the womb. That thing here. That means they must become humans like us. And no to me because they don't want to lose their memory. They don't want to reduce. You cannot eat your cake and have it. So they refuse to come. Inti no mo shoshe illegal portals. No mo be enumpo. Aji se nipa. Ene be man ho kwan. Africa betimi aye yi a. Aji se an African decide to put nini a wakosoro chen no echi. No ya ho ya afri ho because South Africa be say ya mumu sesa boni begu ha no ene be ma ha no mu ase say na asem no etie ade omuchi an so be reduce. They don't want to omu pe shortcuts. I'm robbers. All outer portals become illegal route of entry, and this is a great business for many occult groups. Nti nka omo wa sorry ho nimpo ni yes eniama we bia ka it will also change the face of Africa. I'm telling you, in a simple put, those with knowledge, you can't do these things. And yet here say any enviness, any jealousy, any idea, you must have in total knowledge about their making. Until when they say occultic groups, occult groups, it's all talking about knowledge. And that internet so. They initiate the ritual for mass frequency. Medical culture. And yen nipa miense bi ne kojina baby and appointee president. We need collective frequency. Ye nyina ye de ye vibrate behind nipa ba ko a no aba be di yeso. By using actors or musicians to get millions to vibrate in a particular way, and then they unlock their doors because they will sit for years. No more calculating time assassin frequency ni better so. No more calculating ni padudu or more vibrate towards the movie now. Or more benya the same frequency no. No more share energy ni so or behind the door no. Or no so peer frequency or they calculate all these things. No more take you more time. No more ye no more unlock it. Into 2,000 years ni a Christianity ba ye no. Come unlock one portampo at the energy be a pie. One faha. But Jesus came through here, so he also reduced and became a man like me and you. Where is the power? Yeah, the ain't nothing in you. Yes, sorry, ya funny. One of the pearls, Namini needing come on, say, Mammy. And you that's why I school at the emission and him the Namian Kamaka, semi channels and Namifelli. I'm a catcher, so the amique, the last one, we are. Maybe only Papa G didn't want Virginia in each. Since actors and musicians are models for millions of people, you just pay that actor and they will act in any role or pay the musician huge sums and they will sing or perform at huge concerts with images and sounds you prescribe to them. Inti occult master ne betina se. Yes o, enya shortcut o. No we sua sa niama we o obeye ni nyina. No we hu frequency no. No we raise sika bam. Now one movie no, almost the 2 years actual. No more I anticipate your mama nipa aye way. If you say Beauty in Black, say me emotions won't because of horrors. May don't know. Say clean old man, nice one. And now the way ni part no play no so no you serious. Or no car or say you are sitting here with the devil and you are worried about a demon. And you know, me emotions, just like na me emotions, Black Panther. Me say black na woman so na my dream. Into these people will invest huge amount of money and all over the world. Omo the consciousness, no frequency, no vibrations, na ko go movie so na ebie portal papa bi die na de kro na pie. So they keep getting bigger. Really control we are they are not even up to 10%. And control because of nimdie. Yet here ye di bibie di agro or tenhunu amfaso ni so ne ntro. Nipa enye ye mate wo kwan bia so ono ne yetimi gina ho ase ne poto. Odwen ho a minim se ye ekọ se ye ba. Ye nim ba bia ye ekọ. Ye ni ba bia ye ba. Adwen na wo yetirim ne nye. Nti concert bia omo be ye bie portal. Omo se shababa e be ye bibi. Okoye ne na den Chris Brown so baye ono so ne de ebe twemu ekoye nti concert bia no na make no woni mama I have beautiful children who go to places ba wo kwa wo be ye we wo ba so a wo be ye we because be wo ye dan a wo be ko ba wo na wo so wo musu yie so wo huni amekire no nti abusua. This is why people say record labels and Hollywood is for satanic cult. And people sell their souls. This is the reason. Because you'll be used to open these kinds of portals for these entities who want to enter here unlawfully. Now, me say, who person who enter here unlawfully, rituals must be done. That's why I'm saying that Jesus is you, is one of you. He entered. Obia rituals. I mean, we will say, ozi, onyeme, ofa, or tafibi. We see cha. It's because the real movers who paid these celebrities billions of dollars get them to sway the emotions of the masses in certain directions. Therefore, giving these occult groups the right amount of frequency dosage to transact their etheric teleportation businesses, they must do this, they must do that, they must do this. See, straw, Tyler Perry, and no na rolly. Me de anya me femum die. Me because I like Taraj, inti na mekwa akoshe. I get no apology for you. Enu penti, ena mekwa akoshe nchire se enu eyewe. As we speak today, Tio, Kim Kardashian can marry or do something to spark our frequencies in various ways, and don't think it's for free. Edi no ye, sa lady na nkasa particularly. Edi mpa no ye. Nso okoware okotwempena sesi a ye be vibrate towards it. That's why they are rich. The ediase no ediase ewo ho. We are being mined like gold. Our emotions are being harvested like corn farms. Na yen dwen so nkwa akire. Na yen fa sa ade no so emma yenya ye de. Ti ye movie industry ni na akwa. It's only in Ghana we know and see everything as evil. Ekromu na yetimupo ntumi embo nipa. Papa yi ose oye blood bank ama yifo. Hey, why is sekaduro ntu no ma blood bank? We so bibia they have a problem with it. Atini na ye problem ama ye. The way we think is so different. Bibia ye abronsam asem ti obu nipa a problem. One bu nipa nso so a wahala because of our time any ahoya. When they want us to be happy, they do. When they want us to feel sad, they do. Because baby on bepia yen bia na ye ko. Yen ye de mpo de ye nhwe. Yen vibrate towards it na ye kese. Anything you watch and listen can change your mood. I'm telling you. Men can't tell me so, a movie keke na wo hwe asa wo hwe pon na the way we feeling na e oba da won chen. Mr. Mo, someone who at baby a yede ya dwene na eko. Any day yede ya dwene no ema. Apart from these actors and models, festivities and ceremonies are huge frequency harvesting seasons for etheric beings. Festivities. Maybe I ebeko. I'm sure you may have heard many taxi drivers sharing their experiences during Christmas and Easter festivities, where they pick ghosts and marine entities. And when the medical church, mama example will be there of fire. Yes, it's because many people vibrate towards a single frequency during these seasons. Obiya dwunimunu, eye bronyo, inti sa dwunini nyina vibrate ko one place pe kai eye ade kese e de these energies. Medical church mu achire wodada. Now let's look at the neuro-spirituality. I know most of you understand by now that I don't do book long. Unim say me book me English ni na ye 4. I'm not an academic lecturer. Nti me de na me kire no enya ade a me ko gina book hu ye ene nka mu awu. However, the basic understanding of how the human body and the brain works is something I have studied a lot. Ade bi a metumi aka se eno de me be ka ho asem a me na mienu si for metumi de me shoulder akosoro se me wo hu nim de. The other day me catch us when it comes to say obi history now I have a bit of knowledge about it. Yes, and no just mean to me dane me ho but se me nya catch us say ade we de me wo hu nim de a me nan mienu si for ma me nsa what to say na che say me nim nia me ka kire nti me nim bebrebe wo other side but dia me boss so sesi ama wo ne de when it comes to human body and the brain work there, it's something I'm quite remove bra me brain yina me nya da agentina yina eka ho. Now in my intro I spoke about testimonies. Me ka testimonies ho asem. Now tetenimpo no me ka testimony ho asem. Na menim say asore nko na testimonies no mpo ewo. It is recently na mbe hu say akonfu o ehi o ba bia testimony ni so eduru ho no mo. People sleep and they see Jesus dressed in white robes and calling them. Shia Yesu no friend me obi mkro om so bonidi bako Maame Grace na pam na window ni bie ye po Jesus be gina mu na light etwa ne ho ahia nkrofo hu bebiri akwasi broni Jesus's dreams and near death experiences have been talked about many times even on Revelations platforms, how people met Jesus and how he spoke to them and took them to dinner and how they bought them clothes and give them, well, we've heard this, all this. People take drugs and enter astral mode and they see Jesus and other religious figures a lot. It is only Muhammad. Why are you? Only picture and you'll be a. So, for Auntie B, who saw Jesus in her dreams and came to give testimony in church, when they hear me talk about Jesus being a carved story about a foreign god that is being used to manipulate us, she won't agree. Mami we do ye beyifo. Mami we do ye bronsam. E mamu nhwe ni we me de agi bebia esam me mronsam semunti. Because onu nipa na hu Yesu. Ne pastor nso so aka kire ni se onu so hu Yesu na ne kasa na Yesu ka kire ni se na Yesu bisa ni din na Yesu so ni din no de performing miracles into dia obeka bia de onima na onim. Seeing is believing, and she has dreamt of Jesus. So what are you saying? Oh, we wako heaven akohu ni kunu so a single room. We hu Jesus. Okay, mini. This is where the science of the brain comes in, particularly that part of neuroscience that talks about how the things we see affect our brain activity. Because I'm out for dreams. I'm out for to me so die. The fact is that the brain doesn't know what is true or not when it comes to converting actions. So be at here. So we now the two my processing. Converting something into actions, into electrical and chemical processes, no, the dream doesn't know. And funny, say we ye papa na udi tum. Say we charge phone and phone say we korea say we ye then udi si charger, it will still charge. Sana brain no etie. So we sua brain no na uko w'anim a obi aka kire osa kokoto so bibi anhwa abetwitwa n'ani so ma n'ani etutu agu fam. But we will get there. What that means is that if I show you a video of Obroni Jesus being nailed to the cross, and the movie is so traumatic, and you are sad, even though you know you are watching a movie, your brain will act like it's supposed to do in processing the electrical and chemical reactions from the movie. That's what I say. That's why I'm saying that don't let anybody play with your mind. It's your choice though. But to lose your mind, when you watch porn, you will bring in the process. And you bet to me, I know it's now the best so. Na see so your baby and a down chain. Into a dear be a wush biano. Udi ko brain ni mubiano. A be process. The reason I don't want you to tell me bad things. I don't want you to tell me, say, and away by you, and away by you. I met you. Because, no, you can't tamper with my brain. You can't put those things in my subconscious mind. About disturbing me. I will not agree. So even though you know you are watching a movie, your brain will go through all the right processes and it will give you correct results by sharing tears or feeling sad and trauma in your heart, and your soul will feel sad. Eye movie o eye die nyo ubetumi tie ndum bi na watumi asu me kai pa first na eye nkola no he Jesus movie we say ye hwa emu kakra no kro anu ya ma obronya no kra wuni sa time no na emu no ye no ana obronya wo na akokọ no he nyame aye bi o oh spiritual one, we are discussing mode of spirituality. Abusia enye easy o nti dia wo behwe bia na meka no medical catch o me hwe Black Panther no. I love these two gentlemen and afi me bre sesi no Beauty in Black so Horace me da bia me hwe data ba ko no eba in any movie. If your favorite character is in a traumatic situation or dies, Your brain doesn't care whether someone has died or not, whether the movie is true or not. It will go through the right electrical and chemical processes to bring you results. Ubetumi ahwe movie no na wusu ma. Amanfo ehwe straw o musu. Me de me nsu mom de. By making you cry, feel sad, angry or hurt because they are open asem no wewu la shokela be wunti de bia no na bloma no. Hey, yetumi buru ma na no hunam nyina atete. Still killer na no bewu. Nti ene na killer nkuto. You so far jagraja na kai. O se killer nkuto. The same as football, niame keke kan politics, musicians, olusua na enya wunipa na wo motions di ekire ene ade we nyina ye de biebie portals. Ye de feed amanfo. Most Hollywood movies are sponsored by wealthy and powerful people because they want the movie to carry certain sound waves to the brain of millions of people. You see the sound waves. Another powerful thing we can talk about one fine day. You may be thinking about watching a nice horror movie and having fun with your girlfriend, but a powerful man or woman somewhere is interested in your vibration and want to manipulate your etheric energy. Another important thing, you're careful and control your brain activities with sounds and visuals. Sounds are very powerful. Now, visuals also, and you see, very important. Into the office when your movie be, and I watch it. So when baby a wujina, when we are would donate. Look at what this soap opera came to do to our young ones on our marriage. Or kosher no, or person you and yes, I quite do ya bra ya breno. I found a person who trim. No on fire oil in because Obia was so popular. India for the year or mobile by no much better as ye, she, shed the Adebrea and Wokrumha. We don't know what we promote, we don't know what we watch, we don't know how we disperse our frequency and vibrations. By this, it is easier for you to dream about Jesus or see him doing astral projection because that's exactly what someone wants you to feel. Obi betimi akasa Maame Grace ye before Maame Grace ye before Maame Grace ye before egu subconscious mind ma betumi asodaye na megina wa manu moja na fa ha madam fubi ana me pe na asem mean to me anyway me ye whole lot for no won say me no na me ni asofo bebre na enam enti me twen me ho no na aya na ebinumu enye omode no de no mo try so mo be yi na fufo ni be free me ho ni ade but because I am good to them nti no na secretly no mo ba mo nti one day bi omo committee bi ana asofo nko ana na yeko omo da soko e na omo course a meeting nti omo call meeting ni na ba ko be kan say wa hu me say me ye say na obese bi mo twen omo free me ho e na de opem asem no koda ye no e da yo so ye no me ka kire wa be jale ba be ka kire o se oso da ye no na epo no misi epo no mfimfini ena me te honom na mefodi me nan na maame water bebre omo aba na omo worship me ena omo twa ni petigu me so na moje egu me sam say aden na aden ko ana maame water so worship me bi ada makomanim sa minim say me nye de the things people program in your mind ye be ye ena maka chiro de amede beba studio nu ne yaye na wahu and matter the most. Enti no me kachire wo da bia say ye wo ho te se aponchi. So be programme o keka nia magu aso tie ni nyina banyan sabe nyanyansa na koda baabi boko na asem na wutie no wuyi pia na wankasa wadwen ho won so investigate di obi aka kire no sa aponchi ho eburo ana green grass obagwe no funya but orewi a monso wakoda enwinu mu akonwa bi ase table bi ase na afi opuba na afi ore saa ewie no ore ne boko se di obenya nutrient ni nyina wom se nka wutie obi ho asem na wutie ni senya you will save your own self afi muma yenhwe secret behind miracles cause when ebema oka hwe kire obi a ontie I know someone will surely say that They know one powerful man of God who is serious and performs miracles. He sees it for real. Where do you go? He is very spiritual, unlike the other Azan pastors. Ebibetinia testify edusa dance because they've seen that unipa na de Yesu dinya kan aye aduma wehu nti dia na obeka wo kan dia obeka bia osofo no kura say wehu Jesus da ohun nenra oh me mehu Jesus o fili kadochi and then na wo hwe spiritual hour with the goddess and we are discussing mode of spirituality me hu Yesu Filu kadochi dia obeke bi eni wa magiedi. Now let me make this quick. Me yan intenta me nkan bebre. There are many forms of miracles. Bebre. There are stage miracles which are more like tricks and magic. A lot have come out confessing say and na omo no mo ye say na ye stage. We've heard this multiple times. That's like Ajana 1, Ajana 2. That miracle no, where they will bring actors on a crusade to perform these dramatic healings and testimonies. Yati. And you na make yati bebre social media bebre. Krofa confess it. The way bi muko ye kra ye ntu yomuka bebre. Then there are those powerful pastors who use hallucinations and hypnosis. They can perform mass hypnosis at big rallies and use many magic tricks made available to them by deceptive spirits like the Archons. I have Archons episode, like 4 different episodes on my platform. You can watch. Say we need some knowledge, you know. Like a bia we ni wa be join na afei na ube to me akoshe after this episode. Ewo be 4-5 episode wo. Inti omo so omo de no omo hu no omo ka no omo hypnosis na mu de obeka bia obetumi do fie document kura e de ache no. Then there is the glitch of your psychic abilities. No so one day I will bring the dimensional map and show you how the human brain accesses realms. Medikai akacho me start show no. Then all this spiritual acting will be plain to you. Ya bre dodo. And I will say na ya bre we will bring this to you. Now wa akotena wo fie no wa your calculation then you will be smoothness level. Me papa police penny bi me mbo ne din. Na owo issue na nkofo so onko South Africa sofo no wo ho na onko ye we okoye na okono so na yiri ye teacher wo na omuton o masase na omukodu ho no omukodu ho no a o man kan kire mo se wo be di 3 months ansa na waba baabi a ayi omude omukogu baabi edan ye omubeye edan baabi omubeda for 3 months for dey be in school omuton omu bibia e de twen because of person ho to no 3 months ne so ye na omu ukọ na omu akoye ade ne na ayaresa aba obi andro omu so nam wa o si niama ne ye de na to stretcher so ne ye de na ekọ obi a oton fufuo wo ho ne ye de na to stretcher so ne ye de na ekọ omu yare na omu ko di 3 months ne ya from papa ne san ba sa afri ho ohun papa no wo TV so no wo dum TV no. You see, in our 3D mind we don't even know that there is a higher part of the brain that is capable of psychic abilities because ye nyankasa ya forget ye hu ina ye hwehwe abonti o nti niama ye wo ye mu ni nyinara abeye useless na emom de ani ho ene de emfa ye ho no ne ya yere ye hu a ye chesi ye wie ye ene ba bia ye gina no. The truth of our spiritual existence is that no one can magically or miraculously do something new in your life without you. Nobody. This is the reason I'm preaching yourself to you. I'm telling you, nobody can do anything new in your life for you. It's not possible. Never. And so, if you have pain in your leg, and some pastor prayed for you and gave you directions to do, and you follow that rituals that resulted in your leg miraculously healing, it is mostly an issue of the person helping you to connect with your psychic powers to heal. And you know no man who talk. Opiao, Emma o connect with your psychic powers, and I would heal you. TME. Ayankrofobisa say nti power be na wa asoro power bie ni ho dan de wo mu no se wo yare na wo koda hospital na omo de aduro ni bre wo na wa anom a wo hu ento Se wuti asem no wan fa wugidi anto so a wo hu ento. It's all about your own psychic abilities. Naturally, it is in you. Ehu ni sa niama na ya trigger bi no mo. Na wo de ehu no kra e de ball no ye de Yesu hu na abo. Nti ade ne pemwa na wo ebi kra ntumi think straight. But because you are in no position under the 3D function of the brain to hold that supernatural power as an everyday experience, it comes as a glitch. Because unye ade ne ho adwuma. Na de bia da no wo de anante. I always tell my mother that there is nothing in this life that I will say I will do. I mean to me, yeah. This year, for now, I don't know, 102 acres. 102 acres. Intine a dos, me mama say a dos won to me, ne donne a me catch me mama say wakume mu ye, na wadwini mu ya. Bibie ni wiase a wo be ya won to me ye. Eduru baabi no na afede ye workers no ne ye nya workers no because eso na me mama aye worried e brodua betwem na me catch me mama say onya abotre hwe nsuo ni tona kwa akire wo a wo ye farms bia you will testify say this year no nsuo ni tona sesa kura ede bia ye bekwakọ ye plantation bia de ko dua wie pa nsuo to afa me mama say wo hu na me say da bi enye me hu na ehu enye bibia na mmom uti wiase na wadwene mu da ho. Like wadwini muti na wakuma muti na wodi odo na ma bibie ni wa wo be ya e be feli ene na mama hotoso se me bibie ni atiasefo asase so am de me nsa be hyem a e be seida. At the moment you understand this, say all this source of power no is within you, no, you were able to stand, you were able to confront, you were able to fight, you were able to go through everything and anything without fear. But oh, forget it. That is when you have a problem, a big one. But exercise until it comes as a glitch. It's like a mistake or a miracle. Nope. A very powerful spiritual person can use your body energy to allow you to perform miracle on yourself. When you have a lot of these miracles and glitches, it only means your body frequencies and vibrations are good for psychic energy to be developed or discovered. You want crofo bi wo ho no ma me say me tena wo sesi a na me say mon fra so mesi mon kan kire ne so nsori mfi a na se bibi na me ye na ma adwen fi so a me regret the rest of my life cause bibi be ye nipa no. This is nothing. Don't think it's even spirituality. No, it is like abilities that all of us. Yeah, we be no more. Bibi be your they can feel it too. They know say ade we me meboka. Develop it so you are able to save yourself. Nobody is saving you. You are your own Messiah. For most of you, the miracles you see in your life are your effort. It is your effort too. Say Jesus, onje wo boni na waye ni ntuma memfa papa nkoma no maka. I can expose all of that to you, but I'm tired of having too many enemies. Because nkrofoni bi wo hwa no ma no kwasem ni nyame anim. So mu ka me ho asem a entos ensese to me see. Yeah, it's a kramai tafre wa no ho ya too much. Nti mabre. Me ntumi nya biom. Nti dia mabie so ama we wan kasa. Look sharp. Atem didi eni di empo di enkan fa ye hu because ahemfo ne president because wo sesi obi edidi obi atem obi embu obi a ye nyina embu ye hu. All I'm preaching to you is yourself. Nothing exists if you don't exist. So what's the point? So all I'm saying is focus on yourself. Mini bibi amedema wo. Menkamfo awurade bia ma wo dan awurade a oti wo mu. Menua, this is the message that they be me screaming waha. Everything I mean come wa wunim ni wunim. Ni nyina is about yourself. Because wu na de aka nyina ye useless. Nti e de na ma wonte ase ye wo. Wo na wo ye issue no. Aha na me di obesi. Makraw.